i ka uka o la lele. Ma ka makai o ka papalai e. He kumu hui a maloko. Hina ka puunu o Maui ne lai e. He anu e, ko e valino e. He ai e ke kanaka e kumu maloko he ana e wakawaa. Hai ano kaukala o ka leo. He ano e valino e. E koma maku i kalani, ohana ia koinoa. E mahalo i oe loko mai kai, e olo mai kai. E mahalo ke akua, malama i oe, no Maui nui o kama. Mahalo i oe na amakua, e na amakua mai ka laiki a kalakao mai ko ho kupu i kalawai. Na amakua i ka hino akua i ka hino alo. E kia kau i kalani, nulu kalani, kohola kalani. E ko mako, e no hana no Maui nui o kama. E malama o ko, na ohana o Maui. Mahalo i oe, na kupuna o kahiko. E ke kai, me ke alo o pumihana. Aloha.
Kimokeo Kapahulehua, one of Hawaii's wisdom keepers, truly a treasured kupuna and spiritual leader. Mahalo e Kimokeo for that opening pule and beautiful oli. Aloha and welcome to the 8th annual and 2nd virtual Hawaiian Airlines Made in Maui County Festival. Whether you are watching from somewhere in the state of Hawaii, the continental U.S., or anywhere else in the world, we are so happy that you're with us today. The 8th annual Hawaiian Airlines Made in Maui County Festival is presented by the Maui Chamber of Commerce. I'm Kathy Collins, and I have the great honor and pleasure of being your host. Now, we're very excited to once again present a virtual marketplace offering over 45 vendor booths showcasing hundreds of Made in Maui County products, including foods, arts, crafts, jewelry, fashions, home goods, collectibles, and much more. So, in other words, no matter where you are in the world, you and your friends can shop from the comfort of your own home. And if you used to enjoy going to the festival to talk story, you are going to love the live chat feature this year. That's right, if you're checking out a vendor booth and you want to talk to them live, just click on the live chat button to connect with them virtually by video. So once again, welcome to the 8th annual Hawaiian Airlines Made in Maui County Festival. Big mahalo to our title sponsor, Hawaiian Airlines, and our presenting sponsor, Pasha Hawaii. Thanks also to our sponsors, including the Ka'oi Radio Group, Pacific Media Group, Hawaii Media, the State Department of Business, Economic Development and Tourism, Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, and Queen Ka'ahumanu Center. And of course, mahalo to the County of Maui and the Office of Economic Development for their support on this event. Now, our first guest really needs no introduction, but it's my job to do it anyway. The Honorable Mike Victorino, Mayor of Maui County. Prior to becoming elected mayor, he was, for 10 years, a Maui County Council member, a business owner. He served on many boards and commissions, and as we have all seen, he has been a strong leader throughout the challenges of this COVID-19 pandemic. It is my honor to introduce to you Mayor Mike Victorino.
Aloha, this is Mayor Michael Victorino. On behalf of all the people of Maui County, the Maui Chamber of Commerce, and to you, the people of Maui, I want to welcome you to the 8th annual Hawaiian Airlines Virtual Made in Maui Festival. I want to first thank Pamela Tumpap and the Maui Chamber of Commerce, the Board of Directors, and especially the hardworking staff who've made this possible. With the technology that's available to us today, we're able to bring this live to you, and where you can enjoy the wonderful products that at one time you were able to see live and upfront at the A&B Amphitheater here at the MAC. We hope that you'll have a wonderful experience, and I ask all of you to purchase these products to help these small businesses continue to thrive. We have worked very hard during these most devastating pandemic that this county has ever seen, and I'm beginning to see recovery. And part of my 4 pillars is economic diversity, utilizing the small businesses as a mantra, and using our visitor industry and becoming less dependent on food and other sources outside of Maui County. To all of you, I ask you today to help make this festival a success. Again, to Pamela Tumpap and the Maui Chamber and all of the staff, I want to say mahalo for your efforts. To you, the MAC, who's put this on, mahalo for your efforts. And a special mahalo to the Hawaiian Airlines, our community airlines, for their work to make this possible for the people of Maui County. To all of you, I say, stay safe, stay healthy. Mahalo, ahui ho.
Our next guest is the chair of the Maui County Council, Alice Lee. Chair Lee holds the county council seat for the Wailuku, Waihe'e, Waikapu residency area. Previously, she served for 10 years on the county council from 1989 to 1998, and as director of the Department of Housing and Human Concerns from 1999 to 2006. She was elected again to the council in 2018. Throughout, she has advocated for key initiatives affecting the quality of life in Maui County. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Council Chair Alice Lee.
Aloha everyone, or as they say in Guam, Afade. I'm Alice Lee, your council chair, and on behalf of the Maui County Council, I would like to congratulate Hawaiian Airlines and the Maui Chamber of Commerce for sponsoring the 8th annual Made in Maui County Festival. Everyone is excited about this virtual event because it can be enjoyed and experienced from just about anywhere on your computer or on your phone. Like our council meetings, we have people interacting with us while jogging, relaxing in a park, sitting in a car, waiting to pick up their children, doing their laundry at home, picking up opihis at the beach, you name it. Nowadays, you don't have to attend this event in person. You can just call in and place your order from wherever you are and select your order from an extensive menu of Made in Maui, Maui County products. My favorite is the Molokai bread with cream cheese and strawberry jelly. It is so ono. So don't hold back, folks. Have fun, go shopping, and have a great time at the 8th annual Made in Maui Festival, Maui County Festival, sponsored by Hawaiian Airlines and the Maui Chamber of Commerce.
Mahalo, Council Chair Lee. I'm sorry I don't have hot Molokai bread for you, but be sure to check out all the vendors and order some yourself. Our next guest truly deserves an award. As you know, this premier event, the Hawaiian Airlines Made in Maui County Festival, is presented by the Maui Chamber of Commerce. Now, the Chamber is comprised of businesses from all sectors, all sizes, all areas of Maui, where business leaders work together to create a strong economic climate to sustain business growth and prosperity, build relationships, support each other, and improve the quality of life for all Maui residents. The Chamber's motto is, "Our business is Maui business. It exists to help businesses succeed." As president of the Maui Chamber of Commerce, Pamela Tumpap has done a tremendous job. May I introduce to you Pamela Tumpap.
Aloha. I'm Pamela Tumpap, president of the Maui Chamber of Commerce, and we are proud to organize and present the 8th annual Hawaiian Airlines Made in Maui County Festival. It takes a village to produce an event like this, and we are so pleased to have so many partners in this event, including our title sponsor, Hawaiian Airlines, Pasha Hawaii, all of our sponsors, our partnership with the Maui Arts and Cultural Center, our many vendors who are participating, and of course, an amazing team. And we've had the support from the County of Maui, the administration, the council, and the Office of Economic Development in putting this together. We are thrilled to have you here with us today. While our festival had to go virtual, that brought many new opportunities. And us being a virtual event this year allows you to be here with us, whether you are here in Maui County, in the beautiful state of Hawaii, whether you are on the U.S. mainland or internationally. We are able to welcome you into our home to see phenomenal products by local vendors, small niche manufacturers who are doing amazing things. All of our products have a valuation of 51% made in the state of Hawaii by local hands and hearts. They are tremendous treasures for you to enjoy. And you supporting this event contribute back to our community. You help support these local businesses, their employees, and circulate that revenue within our community. We want you to know that you can be proud when you shop here, to know that you have really achieved something special by contributing to the community and that the products are of local origin. We want you to know that you are supporting businesses on the islands of Maui, Molokai, and Lanai. And we appreciate you joining us today to shop Maui County first. We also want you to have fun. It's going to be a great day. You're going to find amazing vendors. We also have some local musicians who are playing at a concert around noon. And we have a tremendous MC, Kathy Collins, who's going to bring it all together for you. So shop. Encourage your family and friends to join you. Make it a little shopping party virtually. Check in with them and see what they're finding. Tell them what you're buying. And have a great time. And please don't forget to check the main stage page for the amazing prize opportunities. You can win an opportunity for 120,000 Hawaiian Airlines miles. So we hope some lucky winner comes to Maui as a result of this opportunity. Mahalo nui loa for joining us today. We want you to have a wonderful time and shop, shop, shop. And now back to our wonderful MC, Kathy Collins.
Thank you, Pamela. A special mahalo goes to our festival's name sponsor, Hawaiian Airlines. Hawaiian Airlines has led all U.S. carriers in on-time performance for each of the past 17 years, as reported by the U.S. Department of Transportation. It was named the #1 U.S. airline by Condé Nast Traveler's 2021 Reader's Choice Awards. Consumer surveys by Travel and Leisure and TripAdvisor have placed Hawaiian among the top of all domestic airlines serving Hawaii. Now, in its 92nd year of continuous service, Hawaiian is Hawaii's biggest and longest-serving airline. Hawaiian offers approximately 130 flights within the Hawaiian Islands, daily nonstop flights between Hawaii and 16 U.S. gateway cities. That's more than any other airline, as well as connecting Honolulu and American Samoa, Japan, South Korea, Sydney, and Tahiti. Of course, as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, Hawaiian's Auckland and Brisbane flights remain suspended. It is my pleasure at this time to introduce to you Hawaiian Airlines representative Jasmine Tamanaha.
Aloha and welcome everyone to the 8th annual Hawaiian Airlines Made in Maui County Festival. On behalf of everyone at Hawaiian Airlines, we just want to send a huge mahalo to all of you for joining this amazing event. We feel so fortunate to be able to be a part of this event yet again. It's been a long 2 years, and yes, we're virtual this year, but we are doing well here in Maui. And I just want to encourage you folks to get out there, support our vendors, support our local folks that are really putting their heart and energy into the items that you're going to see throughout the festival. So please, on behalf of Hawaiian Airlines, thank you folks for supporting the Made in Maui County Festival, and let's go shopping.
Mahalo, Jasmine and Hawaiian Air. Now be sure to visit the virtual giveaway booth featured on the main page to enter to win one of 2 truly grand prizes courtesy of Hawaiian Airlines and Pasha Hawaii. 1 Hawaiian Miles certificate valid for 120,000 Hawaiian miles. That'll get you a long ways. Approximate retail value of this prize, $3,600. The grand prize Hawaiian Miles certificate can be redeemed for air travel between any Hawaiian Airlines gateway city and a Hawaiian Airlines destination city in Hawaii. Also, Pasha Hawaii is contributing 1 certificate of passage, good for a one-way shipment of a personal vehicle between San Diego and Kahului, Hilo, or Oahu. Value of this certificate is $1,497. The winners will be announced via social media at the end of today's festival. Shopper's tip number 2. Be sure to click on the link on the main page to find special offers and discounts from vendors like Palapala Designs, Ilio and Company, Simply Royal Design, Humbo,
This is our Vahipana. This is the home of our spirituality. This is who we are. If we don't take care of places like Ulupo or other heiaus or other cultural sites for that matter, if we don't bring back and revitalize it, then we as a culture are going to lose it. To see the generations after myself continuing culture in some way, that's the most precious thing, because again, we are nobody if we don't keep our culture.
Since 2005, Pasha Hawaii has provided service to the people of Maui. We are a 3rd-generation, family-owned company with island roots, extending beyond our 400 Hawaii-based employees. Pasha Hawaii is a proud supporter of the Made in Maui County Festival, and our congratulations go out to all of the participants from Maui, Molokai, and Lanai. Your entrepreneurial spirit and commitment to excellence is what makes Maui County Maui no Ka'oi.
How do you define Hawaii? Is it this beautiful place, or our people and our way of life? Any way you look at it, it's important to make Hawaii better. And every choice you make is significant, because your choices determine our future. So when you choose locally made products, you give back. You keep Hawaii, Hawaii.
When we voyage, I never feel alone. I feel loved. I feel like I'm part of something great. I feel like my kupuna, my ancestors, are there with me. And they're helping me get to my destination. Resailing the roads that we have always sailed. Navigation and wayfinding, that's who we are. The feeling that I have learning this is so empowering. Feeling the refraction of swells as they hit an island and bounce back. The clouds being magnetized towards something where light was not piercing through. The wind, the fishes, the birds. There is a whole story, and they're telling you where you are if you would just listen. Our ancestors were like mountaineers on the ocean. They knew how to get back home so that they could push farther and look for things that were beyond the horizon. As long as you can see a star, as long as you know what star that is and the connection that star shares with you and your direction, you'll always know where to go. The Hawaiian Islands have this mana, have this energy calling to us. You don't even need to see the island to know that it's there. There's something that transcends realms. The canoe is spiritual. and it connects us to these islands and also to our ancestors. As Hawaiians, as voyagers, we have a deep connection to our environment. And when you sever that connection, we lose part of who we are. And I don't want to do that. All you really need to know where you are is in your mind. And you'll never be lost.
He o he lono nui a ke aina nui dua uli kua iwi hualalai kau mai luna kau mai kamaka kamako ka o pua hina no kawi kamali mali e tahau anu o mai I ka pukaulo no na halani o kalani nui meha na ho ia wika puka na kala olu I du ikino nui kualoha I ku aina kamaha o nui o kona haina kona nui e o mahi aloha Maui nui a kama. Velina me ke aloha ia ka kou whakahi a wau. O kalani pe ake ia, I'm so happy to be part of your entertainment. Nui ino piha kui kahau oli, ahia ai in Nauepu me o koa pau. Mahalo made in Maui County, Maui Government. Thank you for having me and Hawaiian Airlines and all the sponsors. Mahalo in all you do, believing in Hawaiian language, culture, and arts, hula and mele. This is my first mele, a first song recorded on my debut album, my Grammy Award-winning and the Hoku Hanohano Award-winning album, a song about my hometown Hilo. Of course, the mayor is from Hilo as well. But we are here, Maui Nui a Kama. Menapua Loke o Kalanila. This song talks about the naupaka flower flourishing of Pukalani Maui, that we will never leave this flower wilt in the bitter cold. An original mele of mine with Kumuhula Devon Kamealoha Forest. He lei aloha keia no hilo I ka wakari lehua no ka pua makamai. A song that was on Netflix Ohana as well as NBC Little Big Shots. We need to spread Hawaiian music around the world. Stories of our people, of our lahui. And it goes something like this. Hihi manu hilo I tupua Hikapua lake kawi ka onahi Hihai kamana o ikikiu Kamakaniwa iwa ka aina Hihi manu hilo I tupua Hikapua lake kawi ka onahi Hihai kamana o ikikiu Kamakaniwa iwa ka aina Ulamahia taua he kili Ivili kapalia he moole E ole o malula nila e A ohe anu a ohe ma e ele E a Uava kele mai kane Ita papa I mai onanalu A ole no e pauli lawana Ike a kuba ka aina Vakele mai kane Ita papa I mai onanalu Aole no e pauli lawana Ike a kuba ka aina Ulamahia ka hua he kili Ibili ka poli a mo ole E ole o malula nila e A ohe anu a ohe ma e ele haina kapua na ailohe ia kawi no hana wika iu klana o ia pua o na upaka I ta veki haina pa haina kapua na ailohe ia kawi no hana wika iu klana o ia pua o na upaka I ta veki mapa. Hula mahi a ka ua he kili. I pili ta foli a he mo'ole. E ole au malula ni la e. A ohe anu a ohe ma e ele. E a e a. E a e a. Mahalo Maui. E a e a.
Queen Ka'ahumanu Center is Maui's largest award-winning lifestyle shopping center with more than 100 national and island-style stores, restaurants, and entertainment attractions. Maui's lifestyle shopping for generations. Queen Ka'ahumanu Center has served as the island's town square since 1972. Mahalo QKC for your supporting sponsorship. And now it's time for our first live vendor demonstration of the day. Looking for more creativity in her life, this former marketing and office manager started making handmade soaps. She kept perfecting the formula until it was just right. And now, Endless Tropical Maui offers natural and organic products. The soap is made in small batches to ensure the best quality. Welcome, Anshali Charoen of Endless Tropical Maui.
Aloha.
Aloha. You have such a lovely smile, Anshali.
Thank you.
We were talking a little bit before we came onto the stage, and you told me that you learned to make soap in your homeland of Thailand.
Yes, that's right.
And so when you came to Maui, what inspired you to turn it into a business?
So I had, making soap as a hobby. So when I came here 7 years ago, to visit my sister, she showed me around the island of Maui, and I couldn't find the natural and organic soap that I like anywhere. So I decided, with my knowledge of, researching and, studying ingredients in products, in bath and body products. I use my knowledge to create my own products. So that's how the business, came up.
How long have you been making your own soap?
I've been making soap for over 7 years, for over 7 years. But, I actually, take it serious and, to do business with it about 5 years ago.
And now you have a large product line.
Yes.
So I see we have different types of bar soap,
Yes.
coconut lemongrass, avapuhi.
And the Lanahu charcoal soap.
Now, which one do you recommend? Do you use all three for different occasions, different reasons?
Well, I use every product that I made, and I made sure that they are good and safe, and, for the one that I find myself use every day, is the awapuhi soap. It just smells so nice and beautiful. Yes. And the Lanahu charcoal soap here is very popular for men because the smell is more like masculine, and I add the charcoal powder in it, so it's clean and kind of a little bit of detoxifying, exfoliating. So men love that.
Does your husband use the charcoal soap?
That's his favorite one.
And then you branched out into lotions as well.
Yes.
What is how different is the process of making soaps and lotions?
So all my product I made from scratch. I personally select the ingredients myself. I choose organic, I choose natural ingredients, and in the process, is a little bit different, from making bar soap and lotion, but they are organic and natural.
Now, the ingredients on Maui,
Yes.
are they very similar to what you were able to find and use back home in Thailand?
So they are a little bit different. Is when I was in Thailand, I was able to find a wide range of like herbal ingredients, because it's my homeland and I know a lot like in the country. So but over here is a little bit limited of the ingredients, but I still found the enough ingredient that to be used in the soap.
You were able to find what you needed.
Yes.
Now, I was looking at those brown bags over there, and
Yeah.
at first I thought, oh, bubble bath. But no, it says laundry soap.
Yes. So the laundry soap is the newest product that I came up. It started from my sister. About a year ago, my sister came to me and said, I have been having this skin issue on my back and it never go away. So, and she didn't expect anything, from me, but I created 100% organic laundry soap for her and say, okay, you just try to use mine. And then she, since then, she keeps asking me to make more for her. So I thought, maybe for people out there who are looking for an alternative to the commercial detergent. So, I created for them to, just to have I created it for them to have an option for the organic laundry soap.
That's wonderful, because I do know that many people, they don't realize it, but skin issues, it can often stem from something that you don't think about, such as your everyday detergent, your laundry detergent. So what a wonderful thing for you to do for your sister.
Thank you.
Now, I asked you earlier if your husband helps you in the business, but you said he didn't like learning how to make soap.
Well, it's kind of a complicated process. You have to have like a background of to know what ingredient works well with other ingredients and how reaction that would make. If you
It's
put
a science.
Yeah, it's a science. If you put something before the other stuff, it might react and then destroy the whole batch. Yes.
Well, I hope he at least does the laundry with the soap that you make.
Yes.
Yeah,
he does.
okay, that's a good husband. So, Anjali, where can people purchase the soaps and lotions and laundry soap that you produce?
Okay. My products are available online on my website, endlesstropical.com.
Endlesstropical.com.
Yes. And I also have a pop-up shop at Lahaina Gateway on Sundays. I also supplying to the luxury vacation houses on Kanapali Beach in Lahaina.
Very smart. So either on Sundays at Lahaina Gateway, the pop-up, or online, endlesstropical.com. And then, of course, today you have a virtual vendor booth at the Made in Maui County Festival, and people can ask you more questions if they press the live chat button, right?
Yes, of course.
Anjali, thank you so much for coming and being our first demonstrator today. I very much appreciate it. And I can smell the soaps from here. They smell wonderful. I wish you could smell them too. But be sure when you shop our virtual marketplace to stop by the Endless Tropical vendor booth and talk to Anjali yourself with the live chat button. Anjali, thank you so much. You've been a wonderful guest.
Thank you.
Good luck to you today and in the future.
Thank you. Mahalo.
You know, we are always grateful to our sponsors, Pasha Hawaii. Our presenting sponsor is a third-generation family-owned company that has provided ocean cargo service between Hawaii and the mainland since 2005. Pasha Hawaii's ties to the islands can be traced back to 1942, when the company's founder, George Pasha Jr., started a business that provided vehicle storage service for military personnel deployed to Hawaii during World War II. Pasha Hawaii is honored to support this year's Made in Maui County Festival and sends its mahalo to all of our participants for sharing their gifts of aloha with people from around the world.
Baby, I've been searching like everybody else. Can't say nothing different about myself. Sometimes I'm an angel and sometimes I'm cruel. When it comes to love, I'm just another fool. Yeah, I'll climb the mountain and I'll swim the seas. There ain't no act of God, girl, to keep you away from me. My arms are reaching out across this canyon. I'm asking you to be my true companion. I need a true companion. Yeah, true companion. A true. So don't you dare try to walk away. Got my heart set on our wedding day. I got this vision of a girl in white. Made my decision that it's you alright. When I take your hand, girl, I'll watch my heart set sail. I'll take my trembling finger and I'll lift up your bed. Then I'll take you home. And with wild abandon, make love to you just like a true companion. Now I got a true companion. Yeah, you are my true companion. You are my true. And when the years have done irreparable harm, I can see us walking slowly arm in arm, just like those couples on the corners do. Girl, I will always be in love with you. When I look in your eyes, I still see those sparks. And when the shadows fall and the room gets dark, then when I leave this earth, I'll be where the angels stand. I'll be out there looking for my true companion. Yeah, I had a true companion. She was my true companion. My true companion.
Aren't these music teasers great? Be sure to tune in for the lunch break concert. Here at the 8th Annual Hawaiian Airlines Made in Maui County Festival, we know that sponsors are a tremendous help with the success of our events. We'd like to mahalo the Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism for their continued support of the Made in Maui County Festival. DBET is Hawaii's resource center for economic and statistical data, business development opportunities, energy and conservation information, and foreign trade advantages. And now it's time for our second vendor demonstration of the day. With me is Tom Burke of Burke and Burke. He's a personal jeweler and gemologist, and he offers fine jewelry, handmade, and gifts. A great selection of jewelry available, including one-of-a-kind pieces, along with numbered original watercolor prints. Welcome, Tom Burke of Burke and Burke.
Thank you.
Such a lovely display. I can't wait to get a closer look. But first, please tell me, how did you get started making jewelry?
Okay, most of my life I was in a jewelry stores, mostly family owned, and I was a salesman, worked up into a management, but I always wanted to create my own jewelry and was never too comfortable with stepping out on my own. But through recovery, I was able to find God and built a relationship and was able to let go of that and start living one of my dreams.
That's beautiful. And what beautiful dreams. Tell me about your pieces. What makes them unique? They are just gorgeous.
Well, everything is handmade. So this starts as solid 14 karat gold. It's not hollow, it's not plated or filled, it's real gold. I choose hand-picked fine South Sea and Tahitian pearls. I drill them, and so I do everything myself.
Wow.
I also do hammering jewelry. So that starts as either silver wire, like the bracelet, and I bend, shape, and hammer it, or sheet silver. And then this is my casting work. So it's lost wax casting. So that I carve my item out of wax. You make a mold, you melt out the wax, then you melt metal till it's liquid, and then that goes in, and then there's finish work after.
My goodness. So all your years of selling jewelry that other people created, I suppose you observed, and it just inspired the artist within you.
Yes, that was one of the big inspirations, but also in Hawaii. So the Hawaiian people, the culture, and the land inspired me quite a bit as well.
Oh, that's lovely. Are people, do you create custom pieces? Can people commission you to create a piece that they've dreamed of?
Yes, exactly. So this is a piece that I'd wanted to make for years, and then finally I was able to finish it, put it all together. I had to learn how to make the jewelry so I could do that. So if you had your own idea and a sketch, you could bring it to me. We could make a wax. You could see the wax, and then we would make it from there.
Does the honu hold special meaning for you?
It does, yes. I've been in the ocean many times with the turtles, and they're just very peaceful. I know that it's a meaning symbol of longevity and other things, but it's just the spiritual aspect of it.
That is lovely. Now, where can people purchase your items or place orders? Do you have a shop, Burke and Burke?
I don't have a storefront at this time, but I do pop-up shows. So every Friday I'm at the Fairmont Kealani, right in the lobby. So, and that's 9 to 5. And then on Wednesdays right now, I'm at the Kanapali Ocean Resort Villa, so just through the lobby there.
Okay.
So.
Do you also have a website?
I do, and it's Square 808, excuse me. It is Burke808.square.net.
And that's Burke, B-U-R-K-E, just like it says on your sign there. And of course, you have a virtual vendor booth today at the Made in Maui County Festival.
Yes.
You mentioned you are featuring certain pieces. I believe the ones right up front, the 6 pieces up front.
So I have the 3 with the Tahitian pearls, and then the 3 silver pieces. And one of the things that I tried to do different for this show is I've had many customers complaining since we have to wear the mask that they're losing their earrings.
Oh.
So I've put on lever back earrings, so these close. So they're going to be much safer, and so you're probably not going to lose them like you would if it was just the wire.
How clever of you.
And then on my Tahitian pearls, the slide, this isn't just a traditional slide pendant. What it is, it's a threader chain. So that chain can actually come off, and you could remove a pearl on each side and even the beads and put something else. Or so like this one, you could wear just 1 pearl one day. You could have 3 pearls. You could have other different beads or even add more pearls down the road.
Oh, so, very innovative.
Without having to take it to a jeweler, you can do it at home.
You can do it yourself.
Yes.
Lovely. So you've got all of this variety for your wardrobe. These are such beautiful, beautiful pieces, Tom. We very much appreciate your bringing them out to display. And if folks have questions, maybe they want to ask you more about creating a unique piece for them, they can click on the live chat button and speak with you in real time, virtually, right?
Yes, I'd love to talk to them.
Thank you so much. Tom Burke of Burke and Burke. Good luck to you at today's festival and in the future.
Thank you.
Mahalo. Well, it is just about time for a shopping break, but before we continue our shopping, must say mahalo to Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, where they are committed to providing Life Matters moments and financial education to our members, staff, and community. You can enjoy secure and convenient online banking or bank by a
How do you define Hawaii? Is it this beautiful place or our people and our way of life? Any way you look at it, it's important to make Hawaii better. And every choice you make is significant because your choices determine our future. So when you choose locally made products, you give back. You keep Hawaii, Hawaii.
Hawaii Media congratulates the Maui Chamber of Commerce and all the vendors participating in this year's Hawaiian Airlines Made in Maui County Festival. We're a locally owned radio company with 15 radio stations on 3 islands, Kauai, Oahu, and Maui. We offer a variety of music formats and deliver results for our advertisers. We support local businesses and can direct listeners to your business. Contact Debbie Probst at hawaiimedia.com for more information.
From a distance, you don't really notice, but once you really start sorting the sand, you realize, wow, there is actually a lot of plastic in here. There's definitely a need for us to clean the beaches. Sometimes you need a huge army of people to make an impact. Although we might not see the direct benefit of it, hopefully future generations will, and we have to start somewhere.
Today we're known as the last original family left, still living in this valley. If I weren't here, the culture and the history would definitely die, forever. Growing up, I wanted to be exactly like my father. He was a cultural practitioner, a teacher. He was my hero by teaching me the culture and bringing me up in this way. To walk in the same footsteps as my ancestors. Harvest food and taro from the same places that my father has taught me to harvest from. To take my son into the same fishing holes and still catch the same type of fish that we've caught for many generations. That's the type of joy this place brings me. Halava. Ha meaning breath or life. Lava, which means sufficient. A lot of people never get to hear the stories of places like this. People never see us Hawaiian people for who we are because they never get to see the culture. The minute we don't share, that's the minute our culture dies. Culture needs to be shared. That is why I choose to live this lifestyle, and I choose to live this way. It's not an easy life. I sacrifice a lot. I miss the sound of my children walking with me in the mountains. They live totally on a separate island in a city because I believe in them having the best education possible. To keep your culture alive, you gotta keep up with modern times. But at the same time, they do come here and spend a lot of time with me. We come from a very special place and a very special land. It's very important to keep all of these things going. If nobody does it, then who will?